Oh man, are you guys awake? Because I'm awake. Let's do this. All right. Good morning. It is Monday. We are live inside Results 1, hopping on 408 eastbound right now. I love entrance and exit ramps like this because what is the chances? Look at that. What is that right in front of us? A News 6 live truck just cruising right here on 408. We're live inside Results 1 this morning, 10 a.m. on the nose on this August 4th. Beautiful day. Truck's reading 89 degrees. Bigger chance of rain today. Chief Meteorologist Candace Campos, the whole team in this morning. Everybody kind of doing their thing. But it is Monday, and we are doing what I like to call, because when we're in Results 1, I can't do speed enforcement, right? We can't just pull people over in this thing. I don't want to pull anybody over in this thing. But what we call speed observations. It is a TV term I came up with so that we can use here in Results 1. And we are going to cruise along State Road 408 this morning. I'm going to do in certain spots, well, in all the spots, exactly the speed limit. And we are going to show you just exactly what a normal day out here looks like. But that's a good looking sat truck right there. So that is, what is that, 6:05 this morning. Truck 6:05 cruising here. We'll show you a nice little shot. How cool is that? We don't get to see each other out in the wild very often. That is Mark Lehman and photojournalist Mark is in the house there, coming back towards News 6. So we're going to drop our speed down just a little bit here. We're going to do 64 miles an hour this morning. We're going to hop off, have a little conversation on exactly why we're out here doing this morning. It's because so many of you guys have started to say, you know what, Steve, you preach a lot, but people are still out there doing it, and they're driving like crazy. And then other people are saying, well, it's not that bad out there. I see it all the time. Genuinely see drivers driving absolutely crazy all the time. So what we're going to do this morning is conduct a speed observation on 408 through Orange County, from the far west side all the way to the far east side. So we're getting on here this morning. I just entered on the entrance ramp from Pine Hills Road. So we're going to lock in this morning, 60 miles an hour. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set our cruise control directly to 60 miles an hour. Results 1's been calibrated, so I know that the speedometer is spot on. And we're going to do a little watch. So first thing we're seeing, traffic's not bad this morning, right? Beautiful day out here, just cruising around. I love days that we can just hop in the truck and drive around. How beautiful is this? So 60 on the nose, right travel lane, eastbound, State Road 408. First thing we have got coming up is a silver pickup truck, center travel lane. Not egregious speed, but definitely well above the speed limit. I would estimate that driver's speed probably about 70, maybe 8 to 9 over. Even during the daytime, you got to be aware out here. So many people think that construction just happens on night. We just passed those crews out here actively working, and it's, what, 10:04 in the morning. So it's all about situational awareness. I say that all the time, and so does meteorologist David Nazario. It must be a military thing. But for us, there's never just a normal day you hop in the car. You should be looking around all the time. Driving should never be routine. All right? Commit that to memory. All right, so right travel lane, 60. Work truck coming up hot. This guy is going way faster than the vehicle earlier. I'd definitely cooking. And let's think about that. That's a utility vehicle. It's got a smashed out back window, probably filled with heavy equipment. That thing crashes, all that stuff becomes a projectile. Mercedes, center travel lane, eastbound, moving pretty quick, but even that van, based off of a visual estimation, was going way faster than the Benz was. A little bit about 408, right? We just raised the speed limits recently. I say recently, but in recent years, it used to only be 55. They jacked everything up by 5 out here, giving people a little bit more oomph, I guess, to their commute. But things you need to be aware of, there are still a lot of entrance and exit ramps that enter onto State Road 408. And you have to be really aware. Like, look at that. Almost a crash right there. We're going to give the clown. Let's give a clown to the far right Chevy there, because that driver just assumed that they could come all the way over. Yes, was the white SUV speeding? Yeah, they were speeding. But it's not our job to slow another driver down. It's our job to yield right of way as drivers. All right. So we're still eastbound out here along 408. Our next crossover is going to be Orange Blossom Trail, red pickup truck. Not too fast, probably about 5 over. Nothing too crazy. So we're eastbound, going over Orange Blossom Trail in about maybe 4 or 5 seconds here. And as we cross over it, you can see the City Beautiful off into the distance. This truck on me here. And then this guy passing me, work truck on his phone. And then speed limits observed bumper sticker. Just maybe not on Mondays, right? Not on Mondays. So I got to give it, a lot of you guys are driving pretty decent this morning, but look how close that pickup truck is to that Explorer. No turn signal, center travel lane. It's the little things that contribute to big problems, guys. That could have turned an easy road rage incident, someone brake checked somebody, stupid stuff. Stupid stuff that does not need to happen. We're out here just cruising. There is no one on my tail, no one directly in front of me, and my cruise control is set, and you got Speedy Gonzalez coming over here passing me by on the side. This doesn't make sense. I don't know. Call me a prude. I don't know. Like, for me, diving in and out of traffic, why? Right? So if you're just joining us this morning, good morning, happy Monday. Hope you're having a pretty good day. We had a pretty decent show. Went by fairly quick for us, nice and smooth. Always remember, we now stream all our newscasts, not just the hour pieces. The entire show gets streamed on a streaming platform, meaning maybe you don't have Netflix or anything like that, you can watch us on YouTube. It's kind of cool. So all morning long, 5 a.m. to 8, and then of course I come out here at 10 o'clock and hit the road with you guys. So we are cruising right now. Nice cruise, literally. I got jokes. We are cruise control set. I'm at 61. I'm gonna go 61 miles an hour in a posted 60 zone. We are in the number 2 travel lane, and we're traveling eastbound. We're doing a traffic observation because a lot of people are like, people are still driving crazy. Now, I don't think, me as your traffic guy, I don't think people are driving egregious in mass, but every now and then there's like 2 or 3 a day of you guys that are just stupid, in and out, no turn signal, all over the place, and it makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. So what I want to do is get out here and just spy on you guys. Throw the cameras up, cruise control, hang out of the way, and just watch you guys fly by. What I've noticed, which is kind of funny, some of you guys think Results One's a cop car. So, like, example, let me give you this car. Black pickup truck here. He has been all around this car and couldn't figure it out. And now he's decided, okay, I'm going to pass him. So we're going to move over a lane. Give you guys a little bit more space to pass me. There's a little herd coming up behind. That is the rear camera of Results One. Facing that traffic that's coming out. Now, no one's driving too crazy this morning. And when I say crazy, I don't mean above the speed limit. I mean egregious, in and out, no turning signal, 15 to 20 over the speed limit. But like that guy, boom, got one. Just as I was speaking over there. The Lexus, you see that Lexus that's scudding in front of the white vehicle? That's well over the posted speed limit. So I had a rule. As a state trooper, our job, our primary focus, or at least it should be, is traffic safety enforcement. And that safety and that education is sometimes done through enforcement, and pretty aggressive about it. So it's not like you're out here writing chump tickets. Because I'm not out here every day, I'll tell you, 15 or over is what I used to go for. That was the number. That if you're out here on the highway doing 15 or over, you're asking to get pulled over at that point. You're saying, hey, troop, I want to come here and I want you to pull me over because I want to meet you. And then we're going to meet, we're going to have a conversation, I'm going to give you my information, and then you get to pay for that encounter. That's my joke for the day. All right, guys. So we're going to get turned around and head west, because a lot of that traffic is westbound. So our next exit, we're going to get off. I think our next exit is going to be the Goldenrod. Pull a Yui and get back on the highway. How about that? We need to get our team to give us some like dead music that we can just play when we're cruising. And I have nothing to say, so I'm not sitting here just rambling to you guys. Oh, this week. So we'll do a little recap while I get off here real quick, and we'll talk about this. So Wednesday, I believe it's going to happen Wednesday. I have my prayers. I haven't checked my phone. I feel my watch going crazy. It may be the notification. But you guys remember Oakley? That cute little dog from Orange County Animal Services with the cleft lip? Well, he got adopted from a lady that is located in Clearwater. She saw our social media post and was like, I need this dog. So she adopted Oakley. Oakley needed to get neutered. You gotta adopt, don't shop. So we gotta stop all that stuff out there. So they clipped him, and now he is ready. So this is what I wanted to do, and we're gonna try to make it happen. So she doesn't have to drive all the way. We're gonna meet her over close to US 27. We're going to go pick up Oakley Wednesday morning, and we're going to drive Oakley down because we got results, so we're going to help her get results. Have her drive all the way over here. We'll meet her. We're going to show you guys the encounter, document it, post about it, and let you guys meet Oakley's new family that is located in Clearwater. I'm excited because maybe Oakley's going to become a beach dog, right? All right, guys, so that's the recap. So join me on Wednesday for sure. I think it's going to happen. I really think it's going to happen. So if you're hopping on, we're going to head west on 408 because I think traffic's a little bit busier on the westbound side. We'll hang out in the number 3 and 4 lane. So when we talk about lane numbers in law enforcement or crash reconstruction, there's 2 terms. You can either number them or there's 3 terms. You can either number them, number 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1 being the furthest close to the median. Outside lane, inside lane. Outside being furthest to the right, inside being furthest to the left. When people creep up next to me, so I got to see what I looked like when I did that. I got to be careful, guys. That side eye is rough. So outside, inside. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then of course left and right. Outside left, inside left, outside right, inside right. But the 1, 2, and 3 are used majority of the time. And when we do traffic observations, even in a full-fledged police car, sometimes we will hang out in the number 3 and 4. Why? Because you guys are speeding in the number 1 and the number 2. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get off here at State Road 551, which is Goldenrod, hop back onto State Road 408, and we're going to switch our direction, and we're going to head westbound into the city with the sun behind us. and then hang out in the number 3, the number 4, do that traffic observation and see what things look like. I am parched this morning. Green light. Let's go. This backs up. You always got to be careful when you're taking your turns, guys, especially if you're hopping into another turning lane. Obviously, it's going to be a travel lane, but another turning lane, because that traffic could be still back from the light not changing prior. So we're going to zipper merge here. Hopefully this car behind me plays the game. We zipper merge in, turning signal, let them know, even though it's obvious, and everyone played that politely. That was really nice. All right, we were at, man, look at that one on the far outside lane, and there he goes in the far left, the Nissan Altima Silver. Gosh, that guy was flying. Okay, we are speed observing right now, traffic observation. I'm going to be in the number 1, 2, 3, 4 lane. Speed limit is 60 miles an hour currently. We are at 60. Cruise control set to 61. We're going to hang out right here, far right travel lane, number 4 lane, far right, outside. Cruise control set, 61 miles an hour in a posted 60 zone. And we're observing for egregious speeders. And we will do our own visual estimation of how fast I think some of these cars are going. So let's talk about speed and what a ticket like this can get you. Any type of speed, under 20 is going to be a 3-point ticket. You do not want that. That's going to spike your insurance. 12 points, 12 months, and you're suspended. All right, let's observe some cars here. We've got some, that's about 5 to 7 over. Let's practice a few things. Cars coming up here in front. We know it's going to merge. I have a clear left. Let's give them some space. I move over. Clear the lane. Why not? That is what you call a proactive driver. Think about you on the flip end. You're getting ready to merge. All these cars stacked up on the right-hand side. How nice would it be if that left lane was clear and they moved over for you so that you can get in and everyone flowed with traffic nice? Think about that. Just return the favor. Pretty easy stuff. All right, let's get back to speed observing. Lexus kicking it up pretty quick there. So if you notice something here, there's about an average, if they are speeding, it's about a 10 over average, a 5 to 10. Occasionally, I can observe one a little faster. We have a Range Rover coming up far left. That one, maybe 11, 12. But even doing the speed limit out here, I am being passed. Okay? Now, we're not going to speed up here in Results 1 because Results 1 is tracked by New 6 and management. And I'm not about to get in trouble so that I can show you guys what speeding is like out here. But we can sure as heck observe and call everybody clowns and make fun of them. So that's what we're going to do. We're westbound 408 coming up over Crystal Lake right now in the city of Orlando. 60 mile an hour posted speed zone. It was increased several years ago from 55 to 60. And drivers still cooking out here. We haven't seen anyone too bad. On the eastbound side, we had one on the earlier portion of it. But the average speed that we're seeing right now, at least what I'm seeing, is if they are speeding, it's about a 10 over observation with the occasional dummy like that one, the Nissan Altima, far right. Guy, why is it always got to be an Altima? All the time. Always an Altima. All right, look at this Infiniti coming up. Far left lane, number 1 lane, cooking in hot. See, and that's the kind of driver, when you pull them over, they're like, why are you stopping me? Well, because you're in the far left lane with no traffic doing 15 over the posted speed limit. Sir, ma'am, that you asked, so that's why you're being stopped. By the way, can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? 30 days to pay the fine. Have a great day. It happens, guys. It happens all the time. What we're going to do, we're going to clear downtown. We're going to call it a day. How about that? Beautiful outside right now. Observing drivers on State Road 408 60 miles an hour posted speed limit. What are we seeing so far? As we're cruising in the number 2 at 61 miles an hour, cruise control set, we observe a few things. We observe that if you're in that left lane, people are cooking. This white Durango there, probably about 10, 11 over. Same thing with that Nissan, trying to go for the pass, hits the brakes there. Those two. Clown them, Kathleen, our producer. Give them a clown. Oh my gosh. So, but for the most part this morning, the malicious driving, other than those two, we haven't seen too much of it. The average is just people sitting in that left lane with no traffic, booking it pretty good. Just keep in mind, 10 over the speed limit, 70 and a 60, roughly $131 fine, I believe. It jumps up to like 201, I believe, somewhere in that range. 3 points on your driver's license. Also, there's no reason for it. Everything's pretty good out here. So you got to make sure you're paying attention to your speed. The faster you're going, the more serious that crash is, the bigger the ticket's going to be, and the later, ultimately, you're going to be to work when you get pulled over. If there's a road you want to see me just go out and drive it, I want to know. Send me a message anywhere. Let me know what road you want me to go to. Any of our counties, from Marion, Flagler, Brevard, Osceola, Orange, Seminole, Lake, Sumter. We'll go check it out, and I'll take you guys along for the ride, and we'll just go and cruise it somewhere. Take a little spy cam, throw it up on an intersection like we did in Kissimmee that one time, watching you guys run the red lights, and just talk some smack with you guys. It's the only reason we do these streams. It's because you guys want to see it, and then it lives, and we get to talk smack together. Breaks the news cycle, lets us get out here, and you get to steer where I'm going. So guys, look, what did we get to see? Drivers like this, passing, doing about 10 over the speed limit, 60 miles an hour out here. Could it be faster in certain zones, my opinion? Maybe. Throwing some clowns out at me, Kathleen? You just throwing clowns out? Is that what's happening? What was I saying? And then you just steer it. We go for a ride. So guys, have a great day. Drive safely. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And please, watch your speed.